Deep within the forgotten woods of Blackwood, there stood the Crimson Manor. For 50 long years, its massive iron gates remained locked, hiding a terrifying secret. Locals warned that anyone who dared to look for the truth would become a part of the house forever. Meet Alex, a fearless paranormal investigator who made a living exploring the world's most dangerous places. He didn't believe in ghosts, and tonight he wanted to prove to his millions of viewers that Crimson Manor was just an empty old house. But Alex wasn't arriving empty-handed. Through the dark web, he had acquired something forbidden, the original master key to the mansion's front door. A key that was rumored to be forged with cursed iron. Accompanied by his crew, Lily and Ryan, Alex approached the towering wooden door. As he turned the forbidden key, a loud, agonizing creak echoed through the dead silence, and a freezing blast of wind rushed out from inside. The interior was vast, frozen in time, and dripping with malice. The air was thick with the smell of rotten wood and old blood. Their flashlights danced across the walls, revealing grand paintings of family members whose eyes seemed to follow them. Suddenly, behind them, the heavy front door slammed shut with incredible force. At that exact moment, an old, broken grandfather clock at the end of the hall began to tick violently, its hands spinning backward as if time itself was unraveling. Lily panicked, desperately pulling on the door handle, but the forbidden key was gone from the lock. They were officially trapped inside a living nightmare, and the temperature in the room dropped so low that their breath turned into heavy fog. Then came the sounds. Heavy, thumping footsteps coming from the floor above them. But as they shined their lights toward the staircase, they saw deep, fresh footprints appearing in the dust on the floor, walking directly toward them from an empty corridor. Ryan pointed his camera at a large portrait on the wall. To his absolute horror, the painted face of the mansion's former master was changing. The eyes turned into hollow black voids, weeping a thick, dark liquid that began to drip onto the floor. "Run!" Alex screamed. They bolted down a long hallway and hid inside the grand dining room. Huddled under the shadows, they tried to silence their breathing. But the darkness inside Crimson Manor wasn't empty. It was watching, waiting for them to separate. A sudden, cold hand gripped Ryan's shoulder from behind. Before he could scream, he was violently dragged backward into the pitch-black shadows. His flashlight dropped to the floor, capturing a brief, terrifying glimpse of a long-limbed demonic entity crawling on the ceiling. Filled with pure terror, Alex and Lily ran blindly through the maze-like corridors. The mansion seemed to alter its shape, turning hallways into endless loops. The walls whispered cruel, demonic chants, mocking their futile escape attempts. They found a window overlooking the moonlit forest. Lily desperately smashed a chair against the glass, but it wouldn't shatter. It was like iron. Suddenly, the shadowy entity materialized right behind her, its freezing breath frosting up her neck. Lily vanished into thin air with a silent gasp. Now, Alex was completely alone. The brave vlogger who didn't believe in the paranormal was now on his knees, weeping in the dark. The forbidden key had opened a gate that could never be closed again. Months later, police found Alex's camera lying in the dust of the abandoned mansion. The footage inside was intact, but the 3 vloggers were never found. Some doors are locked for a reason. If you ever find an ancient key, leave it alone, or you might unlock your own doom.